First off, did you see the goal we conceded? Everybody doing header ups in the air, nobody wanna clear that ball. For what reason? Man United went 5 at the back, so we're light in attack, but we're still conceding. Tell me how it makes sense, +1 at the back, somehow our defense still weaken. Does the system need tweaking? Is it the players or the coach who's tweaking? Dorgu finally, somebody sees him. Bruno Dorgu liking a link up. Forward finally, wing back feed him. Bruno's irritating, but we need him. When he made a pull back pass, we're receiving. 2 tugs on the shirt led to a penalty, then Ashley went 0-2 skydiving. Ugarte would have been equalising. Moments FC we specialising. If I can summarise the effort in percentage, I would say it's less than my man to retiring. Chido, I'ma say I pray for your broski, cause this team is a nightmare to thrive in. And it's a team that you don't get timing. I know you're nervous, keep on shining. Our Father who art thou in heaven, I pray for Chido and Aiden heaven. Both got promoted to the first team. I pray that both make the starting 11. No weapon, no bad form shall prosper. Can I get a hallelujah from my brethren? Don't let none of them say that you're less than. And I give thanks for the praise of the glory. Amen. Yo, this is the OT99 Banter Room, where opinions are shared and smoke gets served. Look, we're back again with another show. It's your boy Firms, and I'm gonna chop it up. Manchester United versus Everton 2-2, and we got life. That's all I can say, man. Actually, I wouldn't even say we got life, because we did play right to the end, but I would say that favour followed us towards the end of the game, because that ball falling for Ugarte to smash it in the net, Bruno getting that free kick. I know there was techers in that, but typically how many of those go in a season? We were just lucky that this goal went in, that helped us get that sort of momentum, that first goal. Then obviously Ugarte, we went on attack, and then Ugarte went into to equalize. And the one thing I would say is, like, it just goes to show how important, like, goals are. I know that sounds like silly or cliche or whatever, but if you're not scoring, like, the momentum that happens, the shift that happens when you get on that score sheet. You can see after Bruno scored, everyone was uplifted, everyone was on it, and you're thinking, where was that for the first 60-70 minutes of the game? And this is the same old question we keep asking ourselves as Manchester United. Is like, where are they for a majority of the game? Southampton, they'll turn up in the last few minutes. Ahmad equalizer. Do you know what I mean? Like, every game you have little pockets, whether it's 10 minutes or whatever it is, like that. And it just makes you think, if Man United was on it from the get-go, how we could be doing, how we can be performing, where we would be in the table. Like, if we can switch it on and turn it up for like 5-10 minutes, and you see us get goals, do you know what I mean? Like come back. It just makes you think, like, where could we be if we were on smoke from the minute that whistle blew from the start right to the end? Because Manchester United seem to be incapable of being able to play from start to the end. We always seem to, like, when our backs is against the wall, and I've said this before, when my goal's down, I've said it before, Manchester United is like a switch, like, kicks in. And you're like, oh, snap, like, oh, we need to go for it. We need to play ball. And that's what happened. We showed a little bit of effort, a little bit of will. And this is the Everton high flying, on form. Manchester United in their poorest sort of season. You can see when Man United decide to sort of go for it, things can happen. And I'm not saying that we're playing great, spectacular football. I'm just meaning that, look, Man United's got players in there that can show individual moments of brilliance. And that's what happened with, especially with the Bruno one. That's what happened. That's what happened. Do you understand? And with Bruno, it's crazy because he's one of those players you can't live with, can't live without. Do you know what I mean? He's irritating. I must say he's irritating, but you can't live with him. Like, if you take him out the team, honestly speaking, are we better for it? Are we a better team taking Bruno out of the team? I don't think we are. You understand? Yes, he gave away that ball, which led to the sort of Onana parrying it out right back to, you know, Ashley Young or whatever, getting a foul, whatever it is, like that. But again, you see moments of brilliance like that, and it counteracts some of it, you know what I mean? And he's been making more bad mistakes than good. But if you look at this team and you look how deflated we are in terms of attacking ability, goal scorers, assisters, you're thinking Man United is not ready to see Bruno Fernandes sitting on a bench or being sold. We're just not in the state. We're not ready for it. Like, outside of Amad Diallo, who's injured for the rest of the season anyway, Bruno Fernandes is our second highest contributor in terms of goals and assists. He's got 9 goals and assists contributions so far. Amad is on 12. You know, next I don't even know who it is. Maybe Xerxes or Rasmus, and we all know that their outputs ain't high. So we really do need to think about it when we're like Bruno, like we need to get rid of bench or whatever it is, because I know he splits the fan base. But all I can say is I know he does Bruno things, giving away the ball that can cost us, but at the same time, he's one of the only guys that can go out and get that free kick, go and get score a goal or whatever it is like that. And we need that. We just need it in the team. So look, it's one of those ones. It's crazy. And look, I can't even say how much I appreciate Garnacho coming off that bench as well, man. Because usually when we're looking at the bench, we're like, who do we turn to? And Garnacho coming off that bench was a breath of fresh air, man. And we can see he's potent when he comes off that bench. Like we knew like he started off the bench and he was like a super sub. Then he got his stint under Everton where he was sort of embedded as a first team player. And he seemed like he was pushing on. Then it sort of hit a plateau. You know what I mean? Like he's not looking up. He's being a bit too greedy. You know, his end product's not that great. But when he comes off the bench, he's one of the best subs you can make, man. The impact that he made, the shift, the change that he made. Look, this is not the first time it's happened. You know what I mean? When we brought off, I can't remember the game, but when he came on with Xerxes off the bench, instant impact. Do you know what I mean? And I think like we need to be bringing Garnacho off the bench. It just is what it is. He may not be happy about it, but the impact that he makes in this team, we need to be doing that. We need to, because we ain't got no weaponry outside of that. Obviously, we've got guys like Chido that got a little bit of more game time, and I was happy for that. To be fair, he got 20 minutes. I was happy. It shows that Amarim's trying to make changes. He's trying to do things differently. Maybe he's listening to the fan base, because a lot of us were screaming Chido. But isn't it crazy that Chido, being so young, right, is so tall? Like physically, from a physical perspective, like he looks like he's huge. You understand? And yeah, he looked nervous. Don't get me wrong. Like he's a young guy. He's a young lad. But he's someone, man, that if he continues to get that game time and mature gradually, we don't want to rush, obviously. He looks like someone, especially from a stature perspective, like someone that, you know, he's only so young. By the time he's like 19, 20, 21, Rasmus's age or anything like that, this guy's going to be like a beast. You understand? And if he can bring that youth scoring ability to the first team, it's going to be crazy. Do you understand? Like, I like how he got involved. You get me? Like winning headers and holding up the ball. Look, this is stuff that we asked from Rasmus. And you got a young kid, Chido Obi Martins, coming off the bench and doing the things that we wanted. This is what he's doing. And you understand? Yeah, his touch is a bit effy here and there, but look, like I said, this guy is just like his first like proper minutes in that type of like atmosphere against Everton, top flying team. I ain't got no negatives to say about Chido. You understand? I ain't got no negatives to say about Chido, because that guy, he showed heart, he showed bravery there, and I want to see him play. I want to see him get minutes against Ipswich as well. If he can get the same amount of minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes or whatever, I'll be happy for the lad. I'm sure that guy, I won't be surprised anyway if that guy gets on the score sheet this season, if we continue to give that guy minutes. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. And who knows, man, maybe he'll be bagging hat-tricks for the first team. Maybe he will. But look, I have to talk about Ashley Young though, man. Ashley Young. That skydive that you did, bro. 1-2 light tug on the shirt and my man's going skydiving. Like, what was that, bro? You're supposed to be one of us. You know what they say, once a red, always a red. And man skydiving on the ground. There was no way that was a penalty. Absolutely no way that was a penalty. And I'm so happy that we finally got a result our way, because I couldn't believe when I saw that and the ref blew that whistle. I was relieved when I see the VAR called him to the monitor and he had to sort of retract that, because, bro, if we got cheated out of that draw, out of a point from that, I would have been fuming, bro. I absolutely would have been fuming. Fuming. You understand? Like, it's just crazy, man. Like, these guys don't even get no repercussions for it. There's no yellow cards. There's nothing. Like, they can just do that and get away with it. It's terrible, man. Look, this team played badly, though, man. It really did. I can't even be talking about that penalty claim, to be honest, because this team played terrible, man. Terrible. Like the only bright spark I saw was the link up and the partnership, the awareness between Dorgu and Bruno Fernandes. That's what I saw, and the eagerness for Dorgu to stay out wide, stretch the defense, and when he gets that ball, to put the ball in the box. I was happy for that. Because it's not like these simple things has been missing from Manchester United. All of this inverted fullback stuff. Like, I'm tired of it. I just want wide fullbacks putting in crosses in a box, because that's how you'll get the most out of guys like Rasmus Højlund. That's how you'll get the most out of guys like Xerxes. Like, certainly that's how you'll get the most out of guys like Chido Obi Martins if he gets more game time. You need to create that width, that threat. And it was good to see the left hand side like getting proper like defender bombing up there, putting in crosses. And I like the partnership, like I said, with Bruno and him, and I think that will grow. You understand? I really do feel it will grow. I'm happy for it. I can't wait till Quenda comes as well. Like, we need that balance, bro, because the low, he's not quite cutting it, bro. He hasn't been cutting it for quite some time. So I'm just please get Quenda over the line. You understand? Because I feel like when Amorim starts to get players in, I won't say that the performances will look great and we'll be playing smooth, nice football, but I do think that we'll at least get results. It's what Erik ten Hag used to do, get results. Do you understand? That's what Ruud van Nistelrooy was doing before he left. Get those results. And with results breeds confidence. And hopefully with the confidence, these players will feel more like forthcoming to learn the style of Amorim if they're still here. Hopefully we've got the players that do and are receptive to learning Amorim's style or know it already. Do you understand? But we can see goals breeds confidence, wins breeds confidence. You understand? And we need a lot of that, man. Because right now this team's struggling, bro. Right now it's struggling. And that midfield is struggling as well, bro. Like, yes, Ugarte's back and I'm happy. He made a major impact with his goal. He took that volley sweetly. I'm happy for it. But we can see that the midfield is bare, is stretched. And I feel like we do play a bit when the defense plays high up. Do you understand? And squeezes that like presses up into that midfield. But at the same time, it's a catch-22. It's a blessing and a curse. Because we got guys like Maguire with no speed. When he pushes up, he got left. You can see him running back. You know what I mean? Trying to, like make up ground. It was too late. It was too late. Like, this guy's nowhere near quick enough. We ain't got the recovery pace. I remember that same time that the same game that he did, what is it, against Tottenham? Again, he tried to play the offside trap. Running back, it was nowhere catching them, man. And again, we concede. So it's a big problem where we're playing guys like Maguire and even De Ligt, because they ain't got that recovery speed to get back. Like, De Ligt's not the slowest, but he's not the quickest either. And we need guys like, we need speed. We need Euros. We need pace, bro. And we ain't got that pace in the centre back. So I can understand like why we were looking at the Evertonian centre back. I can understand. His name will come to me later if it does. Do you know what I mean? But you know what I mean. I can understand why we're looking at him, because he's got the height, he's good in the air, he's got the strength. Yeah, he's a bit rough, but he's got the speed and he can do the recovery thing. And that's what we need if we're going to be playing a high line, because we do play better, like I said, with a high line. But we just get caught out on the transition, man, the counter-attack, and we're just left for dead. So, yeah, if we get a centre-back, it needs to be someone that's got a bit of speed, you understand? Because this ain't cutting it, bro. It's not cutting it at all. It's not cutting it. But look, we got that point. Hopefully, put some distance with the bottom three. We stay out of that relegation zone, and we keep looking forward, man. Keep looking forward. Ipswich next game, like I said, hopefully we can take 3 points from that. It won't be an easy game because Ipswich, they know how to score a goal. Delap may have a point to prove. McKenna may, who knows? But I'm hoping we can get the W and push higher up that league, man. Do you understand? Because 15 is not a good look. But guys, remember to like, comment and subscribe. Smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Let me know if you thought it should have been a penalty for Ashley Young. Let me know who your man of the match was. Let me know what you think the result will be against Ipswich. Guys, until next time, peace.